Reward Challenge and the $1 million prize purse on the LPGA Tour. In its 7th season, the Aon Risk Reward Challenge is a season-long competition on the LPGA Tour that highlights golf's best decision makers. I'd also like to introduce Jennifer Bell, Aon's Executive Chair of North America, who is joining us today. Jennifer, welcome.
Luke, thank you so much. First of all, Jennifer, this is about you. Congratulations on winning the Aon Risk Reward Challenge. We are so thrilled that you're going to be joining a list of prestigious winners from the past of the event. This is our 7th year for the challenge and our partnership with the LPGA Tour. And it really challenges and tests the ability of the player to make better decisions. And Jennifer, you did it with clarity and confidence and consistent. And so it was truly amazing. You've had an unbelievable year. And when I think about watching you throughout the season, I saw a video of Jennifer, and she had just finished the Annika and first round of the Annika, and she said she had birdied the 14th hole, and she already knew that she had to eagle the next day, that same hole, and she did it. And that's what the Aon Risk Reward Challenge is all about. It's about strategy and making better decisions and going forward. So congratulations, Jennifer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jennifer. Now, Jennifer Kupcho, how does it feel to be this year's Aon Risk Reward Challenge champion, adding this accomplishment to an amazing year already?
Yeah, it's incredible. I really thank you to Aon for supporting women's golf, for supporting the LPGA. It's obviously a big honor to be able to win it. Being a year-long challenge obviously it took me all year to do it. Obviously, I was thinking about it more last week than I was at the first week of the year. But to say that I completed something from the very start of the year till now is really exciting.
Staying with you, Jennifer, can you tell us a little bit more about your encore strategy throughout the season and the decision-making with your team heading into those holes?
Sure. We launched this program, the Aon Risk Reward Challenge. It was really to create a program that would drive understanding of what we do in business. And so if you think about, and it was really through the lens of golf. So if you think about what Jennifer goes through when she's coming up on the game or addressing the ball or the tournament, it's really about using analytics and strategy and surrounding yourself with the right resources. So I'm sure you asked your caddy a lot of questions. And so that aligned with what we do for our business, which is helping our clients come up with a strategy around risk. So she's thinking about weather. Our clients are thinking about weather around hurricanes and things like that. And we invested $1 billion in analytics. The golfers, the LPGA players use analytics when they're addressing the game. And so there's really parallels between the players and what we do in our business. So we've invested in golf and supporting women's golf, and that really is connected to our commitment around our partnership with the PGA and the other things that we do with with golf. So it's a real point of pride, not only for the firm Aon, but also for our colleagues around the world. So it's been terrific. So it's great.
And Jennifer Kupcho, looking back at the Annika, can you walk us through your mindset heading into the week? When did you first become aware you had a real chance to win the Aon Risk Reward Challenge? And did that lead you to focus on anything during the practice rounds heading into the week?
I think after Korea, I had kind of known I was up in the running. I didn't play Malaysia or Japan, and I was up almost every night checking what all of them made when I was at home. I couldn't sleep. But yeah, then just going into the Annika, I knew I needed to make an eagle, possibly 2 eagles, as well as a birdie, whatever. I knew I needed a birdie, an eagle, and possibly 2 eagles. And really just like, it was just full go basically for me on the 14th hole last week. Going into the practice rounds, I basically was just looking at what was going to be the best way to make eagle. For me, I realized that the bunker was probably going to be the best place, or obviously on the green. Chipping around that green wasn't nearly as easy, so that's pretty much how I looked at the hole and really just tried to make the best of it.
And then during those first 2 rounds, can you take us inside the decision making when you're actually in those rounds? What were you seeing? What gave you the confidence to execute those shots, especially that eagle on the second round?
I think it was just a little bit more pressure on the drive. I think for that hole specifically, to be able to reach the green, you have to hit your drive in the fairway. Luckily, I did that 3 of the 4 days, so obviously I completed it on the first 2 days. But yeah, just really focusing on the drive, and then I was able to reach the green both the first 2 days, just barely short. I say reach the green, I was just short, and really just gave myself the opportunity to be able to make the birdie and then the eagle.
And she had the confidence to make birdie and eagle.
Correct.
Great.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Jennifer Bell, and thank you, congratulations, Jennifer Kupcho. We're going to open it up to questions from the media.
Talking about analytics, have you analyzed the $1 million in terms of how much goes to taxes, how much will you save, how much will you spend, what will you buy?
No, I have not. I'm sure my dad's doing that math in his brain right now. He's my accountant, so I kind of just listen to him. But no, I haven't really thought about what I might buy myself. I'm pretty certain I'm going to buy my brother a couch, but other than that, I haven't reached further than that.
And why would you buy your brother a couch? Is he sleeping on the floor or watching TV on the floor?
Oh, that's funny. Someone else asked me that. No, I personally don't love his couch, but no, he's had it since they moved in, and really they've just been looking for a new one. And I feel like this is the perfect opportunity for me to step up and get him one. So there we go.
She's a good sister.
Yeah.
Hope he gets all the bells and whistles.
On again. How would you describe your kind of overall strategy as being an aggressive player on par fives? I mean, we all think back to Augusta National and what you did on 13. And how has it evolved over the years?
Yeah, I think maybe earlier in my career as an amateur, early as a pro, I kind of just took the mentality of just send it, and I didn't really think about what could happen. I think now I go into those decisions of being aggressive, like knowing what could happen, maybe being a little bit smarter about the decision, and really just being more confident to be able to go and actually pull off the shot. I think I know more about the situations now than I did back then.
Hi, Jennifer. I just want to get your reaction to the news this morning. TV broadcasts going up substantially next year, TrackMan data, all that stuff. Your reaction to the investment that's being put in?
Yeah, I think it's great. The partnerships that we have as a tour now, obviously we had them before, but for them to step up and really embrace the women's game and support us, I think it's going to make all of the fans be more invested in what we're doing, being able to see exactly what's happening all the time. I think we're all very excited for it, and I'm very excited for the future of the tour.
Any more questions from the media? Perfect. Well, thank you, Jennifer, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
And congratulations, Jen.
Thank you.
Okay.